Привет, ребят, у вас работает, все нормально, не отматывается стрим назад. Скажите, пожалуйста, потому что трансляция не запускалась. Я смотрю, задержка большая. Сейчас сверну, посмотрю, что там по задержке, потому что, походу, большая задержка. Сейчас сверну, посмотрю, что там по задержке, потому что, походу, большая задержка. Да нет, вроде. Да нет, вроде. Секунд 8, как обычно, стандартно. Секунд.
Groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't
Какой-то эпизод.
think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Этого не было, да? Это новый эпизод.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah, I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Quite right.
Да,
That's
всё,
the
я вспомнила.
spirit. You're being very brave, Alan.
Как
I
поняла.
understand you're confused. Be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Привет, Виталий.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness
Привет,
are
Коля.
trying to stop you.
Привет, Лия.
We go this way, Alan.
А мы
I
здоровались.
wasn't ready for another
Мы же
shot,
первый с доком
so I
зашли.
went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head.
Тёмный
You've been
привет.
making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless
Сознание,
we
пытающееся
fight the
защитить
fantasy,
его от
it will
мучительной
return.
правды.
I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically. I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the world
His
you've
words echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need to
focused.
work with me. Once you accept
Это
that, we
доказать
can
ему,
begin
что
the
он
journey towards
сумасшедший.
your recovery. Come along.
Доказать нам.
Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt.
Саш,
The great
привет.
outdoors,
Нет, не
man
топила.
versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson,
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike.
It's
Ooh-yah.
trash, of course, but it does involve
get
some
him to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Come, Alan, this way.
Никого не напоминает.
You might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should
Но
continue.
я, правда, не делаю так.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s
Stalker,
called
привет.
Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark. Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best.
Веселые ребята.
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me. Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He too had a way with words.
Ничего интересного.
Everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
Yeah, no. Sorry,
we have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up.
Dream and you can't wake up.
Да, что он тут делает?
Well,
he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Something's wrong.
Hey,
I'm not
Wake,
myself.
why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh?
My head.
Typewriter's
I
in
can
your
only
room.
focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real.
You can get to
My
your room
sword,
by
and
those
she's
stairs,
not
Wake.
human. It's not human. The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Birch, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office.
Понятненько.
I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
Maybe you could come out and beat our...
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office. These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea.
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
А чё ты лыбишься?
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Да ты идиот! Он не отпирает замок. Не пойму. Почему? Я не могу отпереть замок. Привет, Андрей. Не могу я отпереть замок. Чё за бред? Он разворачивает меня и все. И ничего не делает. Идиот, что ли? Типа единственный вариант у меня это вот. Здесь мой вариант. Но он не отпирает его. Давай. Слышь, ты чё? Я туда не пройду больше никуда. Идиот. Во что? В замок, чтобы он открылся, который открывается ключом? Или в черную хрень, которая не убивается пулями, блин? Я не могу ничего сделать, у меня нету ничего. И что толку от того, что я в замок выстрелила? Это не помогает никак, я не пойму. Это вариант один тут только. Открыть этот чертов замок! Дебил тупой! Наконец-то эта хрень появилась! Ты решила отлагать?
Bookshelves out of my way.
Да не надо было стрельнуть. Просто бред какой-то. Фонарик мне дайте. Слышь, иди отсюда. бред. И чё, я фаер... Блин, я фаер рано использовала. Я больше ничего не сделала. О, фаер. Да чё за... Серёж, привет. А, ну разбила двери. Давай! Ить! Пошла к черту, хрень тупая. Ить! Разбивай эту дверь. Агрись. Сюда, агрись. Какая умница. Сейчас я иду.
Gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al. Oh God!
Фонарик.
Look at the house, Al.
Фак! Иди отсюда. Лабиринт, понятно. А ну как пошел вон отсюда! А ну как ишь отсюда! Их много! А ну пошли вон! Громила, громила, громила. Да ну капец, выход есть из этого лабиринта. Я что, назад вернулась? Я вернулась назад.
Fighting it makes people sad. You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long.
Так, это этот. Ничего так. Он не умирает, а я умираю. Чёртовы пернатые. Я все батарейки потратила. Какого, скажите, хрена? Использовала не то, короче. Нашла, видимо, как обычно, случайно. Что там, Ванька, ты уже домой едешь? Оно везде. Да фак! Больше не горит. пошли вы не знаете куда. Чёртовы умники. Туристы. А я фонариком и пулей. То есть мне показалось, что эти туристы хотели меня убить, ясно.
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Должен был уже это сделать.
Slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry! I'll find it, don't worry about it!
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it! Gotta be here! Just hang on!
Слышь?
Oh, hey! Found a corner! Found it!
Да сдохни ты!
Ah, no, wait, that's a twig!
Ви!
Here it is! Al, I found the key!
Мне хана. Да ты зарядишь когда-нибудь эту пушку! Писец мне. Открыл дверь, все, я...
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Кэс, привет. Спасибо большое за подписку. Добро пожаловать.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the
But
craziest.
maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence,
Сюда
whatever that
титры
thing
стали
is,
выше.
twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is
Раньше они
happening.
были
It's
на
using my
чёрном
manuscript to
фоне.
take over everything.
Al,
видео.
I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's
не
going down. That's a
перепробовала.
fact.
Сейчас. А, ясно.
I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. You just need to find it.
Look out!
Они что, спрыгнули?
God damn it, Al, talk to me!
Бля, не встает и не отзывается. Ну, типа, заорал бы.
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is
Не
fine.
волнуйся, твой монитор
Forget
не
that!
пострадал.
Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Ah, Al, there's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Oh, yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You'll have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Жесть.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Револьвера нет. Ничего нет, короче. Вообще ничего. Слышь, да пошла ты в жопу, а! Ну, пожалуйста! Ну да, я, собственно, так и думала. Ага. Иди к черту! Опять я под какую-то жопу должна попасть. Вообще, что мне подсказывает, что я куда-то не туда пошла. Иди к черту! Да я... Как мне пройти тут?
clowns crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through. I hoped there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
Может, ты лампу возьмешь? Нет? Ой, я повернуть можно.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Фонарик! Теперь на нас будут и другие монстры нападать. Да, идите вы в жопу, у меня оружия нету, идиоты, а. Господи, как же медленно. Ой, все, мне хана, я не знаю, что делать. Пошли нахрен! Классно, отпад. Поставить 4 монстров, которые быстро приближаются, а генератор заводится медленнее. И не дать мне пушку. Класс. Я фонарик не взяла. Можно я умру? Убей уже! Давай!
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Да я в курсе, что они сзади. Шли вы нахер!
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead.
У меня ничего,
Facing
кроме
the enemy
фонарика.
without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
И убежать я от них тоже не могу. Старт! Понятно все. Жопа. Это все.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Просто идиотизм. Хоть бы камнями кидался. Тупость. Ну да, конечно.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
А может, вы мне пушку дадите лучше, а не фонарик? Да, пускай 2 фонарика возьмет. Лампой швырнет, может, в кого. Или 2-м фонариком по башке бить будет.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Дима, привет.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Так, мне достаточно много патронов дают. И 3 фаера. Да вы издеваетесь, а? Слышь, пошел вон отсюда. Надоели! Первого раза не дохну. Что этот капслук бесит. Переключает в сторону. Постоянно. Ну да, конечно. 3 ж не обошлось. Пошел в жопу. Меня раздражает игра. У него батарейки закончились. Еще кто-то давай. Пошел в жопу. Нет у вас больше.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
Где это происходило? Ну да, остальные же двери мы не можем так выбивать, конечно.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Все, кого давно не видела, рассказывайте, как вы. Мне интересно. Собственно, понятного номера.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the dark presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume the it's wanted all along. It will be...
Слышь? Слышь?
Let me guess. Danny, huh? Be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true.
Как игра нормально, но моментами подбешивает. Но вообще нормально. Интересно, что будет.
He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast. If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
твою мать! Как же вы достали! Повсюду эта хрень!
Was still a good
Говно!
distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast. If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Их всех сбить. Ты будешь проходить или мы застопоримся на этом месте? Я не поняла. Да, я знаю, Андрюш. Я вчера играла. Они резались вчера прямо
I'd
перед
known the
нами.
brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn.
So glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Monson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them all! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you
Пока
out!
нам запонят видео за музыку.
Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stocked! Al, hold on! I'm trying to get the stage lights on!
Слышь, вы не охренели? Убиваю! Да пошли!
So glad you decided to
Бесит
go it
сегодня,
alone.
бесит! Да иди ты в жопу, ну знаю я, что оно там!
Al, we have to fight them off. I can set off one of the fireworks from here and help you out. Hey, Al, did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped. Al, hold on. I'm trying to get the
Да меняй! Дебилизм.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Johnson.
Shut up and shoot. Al, we have to fight them off. I can set off one of the fireworks from here and help you out. Hey, Al, did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped. Al, hold on. I'm trying to get the stage lights on.
Кто-то еще хочет?
Yes! There we go! Barry Wheeler to the rescue!
Мама!
Damn it! God damn
Убиваю!
it! Century wiring! Hang on out! I'll get them working again!
Где оно? Там еще один громила идет.
Do it for Barry, please, please, please! Ow, please don't let me die. Although if I die, this is pretty much how I always wanted to go out. Back here! Woo! Ow, this may be the most awesome moment of our entire lives. They are trying to kill us. That's the high point.
Да пошли нахер!
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone.
Давай, Ваня, удачи тебе.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off four of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped! Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on!
Вон отсюда! Я переключила на фаеры. Следующий. Не стесняйся. Задолбали меня. Слышь? Вы ничего не перепутали? Вас много. Пошел нахрен! Не хочу больше ни одной игры проходить. Задолбали, а? Слышь? Иди в жопу. Что случилось? Я продержалась, типа? Ну ладно. Спасибо, Кирилл.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Что-то оно провалилось. Терминатор, привет. Сереж, спасибо за подписку. Добро пожаловать. Да иду. Сейчас и тебя пристрелю, вот бесишь. Это Барри, вот раздражающий такой персонаж. Мил, привет. Вообще хочу пить.
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Собственно, мне надо вот туда залезть как-то и что-то там сделать. У меня 2 кружки. Котиком и прозрачная. Типа 2 кружки для стримов, остальные просто маленькие, мне не хватает. А, 3! Большая же еще, совсем большая, которая тебе нравится. Собственно, нам надо туда забраться. Да, я в курсе, что мне туда. Ну, я как бы понимаю. А, привет. Лестница. Больше кружек в кадр. Не падай! Так, а ну нажимай. О, я Алан Уик. Я всегда прав. Если не получаю, чего хочу, хожу мрачный весь день. Я всегда серьезен и угрюм. Оттого я такой загадочный и тому подобное. Барри шутит на него.
I think I see what you did there.
Oops.
It was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheelan? No? Thought so.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
Лодка.
Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Андрей, а цены, кстати, не скинули? Барахолку не обрушили? То есть... Потому что вчера было вообще писец на барахолке. Наконец-то у него максимально большой фонарь.
Sleep. We all spend a third of our dreams in its soft embrace. Somewhere between fantasy and
Hey, remember when I got you that gig? Your first real writing job. What got you started? Was this one of your episodes?
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
the dream of dreams.
That's by someone else. Good going, Al!
Это мало. Кажется, сейчас что-то начнется. Ну да. Привет, собственно говоря. Долго не виделись. Слышь, пошел вон отсюда. Заклашматели.
The dream of dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless
Как карантин? Не особо серьезно. Я никуда. Короче, я на самоизоляции. Может, из-за этого мне как-то спокойно, но вроде спокойно. Привет, Рома. Я тут истерю и злюсь, Ром, наслаждайся.
has his clothes on.
Патроны?
Out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem
Слышь ты! Угнал говнюк. Ать! Привет! Я бы, может, орала громче или что-то еще, но просто нельзя. Я же на стриме. Как бы, ну, как бы. Я не хочу быть истеричкой. А ну исчезли! Есть что-то посерьезней? Пошел! Это игра, в которой я больше всего умираю. Надоело. Да пошел ты в жопу, достали вы, а! Ты сдохнешь? Хоть один. Пошел к черту! Беги! Свети! Привет. Мог бы помочь. Молча зашел, как будто так и надо.
Wow, those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single. Be careful, Al!
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
As you
Что
regular
меня
listeners know,
только
I tend
что
to work
ударило.
through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. Just saying we got, other irons.
And how would you compare your workload to last? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but you tend to get a little wild this time of year.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods. Got to be kidding me.
Fuck! Да ты издеваешься! Как я должна? Не могу так стрелять, а? Привет. Откуда оно все было, вылезло? Там батарейки остались. Я уже не смогу туда. Ну, пофиг. Подожди, а может мне надо было, чтобы она протаранила? Похоже, да, я пройти не смогу никак. Тут. Надо было, чтобы протаранила. Ты издеваешься? На месте? А звук у вас... Звук есть? Звук есть. Все тут? Чтобы вы понимали, кто видел, если я подключала телефон к компу, чтобы зарядить его. У меня завис комп. Просто на сотку. В принципе, он завис. Надо переустанавливать опять винду. Я только ее переставила. Так, теперь я знаю, что мне нужно сделать. Мне нужно протаранить вот это. Сюда едь. Хрень. Пошел отсюда. Да идите в жопу. Мне таран нужен. Вы тут при чем? Здесь тарань. Тарань. Как я должна пройти там? Идите в шум. Понятно. Меня накрутили на... Я не знаю, он не таранит. Может, как-то по-другому можно пройти. Сейчас посмотрим. Слышь? Сюда. Нет. Да пошла ты знаешь куда, хрень тупая. Иди отсюда! Ко мне даже не смей подходить. Исчезни. Пошел вон! Мелкий! Я не боюсь. Паршивец. Тебя тоже не боюсь. Здрасте, подходите. Давно не виделись, блин. Как дела? Хочешь что-то мне сказать? Попробуй. Ну да, двери громила открывает. Я тоже что-то тупила, не поняла этого. Да мы бы разобрались, просто компьютер завис.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me.
Hey,
Yes.
let's go, man. I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate.
Да там проход есть.
Pretty heavy.
Ну ладно.
Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Ну давай.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
Что-то мне кажется, что вот эту хрень потом вынут из дерева и будут использовать против меня. Вот по-любому. По-любому так и будет.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Кто-то очень сильно хотел кушать. Прям капец как. Неимоверно сильно кто-то хотел кушать. Да уйди ты, а! Так, мне наверх надо подняться.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch. Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right! Must be.
Я сегодня думала, как нам поиграть в мафию на стриме. Ну, типа, с вами, вот, с подписчиками. Думала, но не знаю точно.
Okay. We need to
Типа
find
можно
Cynthia
собраться в
Weaver. We'll stay
Дискорде,
here for the night
ну,
and head
соответственно,
back to
если вы
town as
будете
soon
без
as it gets
веба, то
light.
тогда будет отдельно, будут
Hey, Al. Lots of hours
Махи
before dawn.
и
Might as well get some rest.
все тому
And by
подобное.
rest, I mean
Доктор,
drunk.
Махи и
Come on,
комиссар.
Barry, this is...
Не в личку писать.
Yeah, what the hell?
Так вы будете все говорить на стриме. Если с вебкой, то вообще круто. У меня пока такие мысли, но я хотела поиграть. Хотя я сама не помню вообще, как играть в мафию, но...
Crazy bastard. I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're
Чё,
gonna
стрим
make it
идёт?
okay.
Не показалось, или его друг с открытыми глазами лежал, будто мертвый? Нас вернули в тот момент.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it.
I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
There's an old town road with mystery of Tom the poet and his muse, and a magic.
Previously on Alan Wake. Under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
Я вот думаю, оставить 2 эпизода на
My mom gave me this old light switch. Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Или пройти еще один эпизод и один
Well, we're
оставить.
expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Walkery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
Если сделать один эпизод, то будет маловато. Это 5-й эпизод. Если мы его не будем проходить, то останется 2 эпизода.
The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light.
Ну, этот мы проходили 2 часа. 2 часа.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh. Oh, wait, we're in jail now?
Короче, я пошла переустанавливать винду, форматировать все. Короткий стрим, 2-часовой сегодня. И как обычно, так долго. Вот. Увидимся. Всем спасибо и удачи. К тому же я сегодня злюсь почему-то, поэтому